Pastor Marvin Winans is a highly regarded figure in gospel music, celebrated for his exceptional musical talent and strong faith. His unique gift for uplifting and inspiring people has made a lasting impact on many lives. However, he has recently found himself at the center of a shocking and heartbreaking revelation. Just moments ago, distressing news emerged that has left his fans in shock. What could this distressing news be? Stay tuned as we explore the latest developments about Pastor Marvin Winans, what his journey has been like, and the impact this revelation has on the lives of those dear to him. Before we unravel this poignant announcement about Pastor Marvin Winans, let us first talk about his family legacy. The Winans family legacy. Pastor Marvin Winans, born on March 5, 1958, was raised in a Christian family where gospel music was deeply ingrained in their lifestyle, rather than just a form of entertainment. His father, affectionately known as Pop Winans, was a prominent figure in the gospel music scene, serving as both a singer and the manager of the renowned gospel group the Winans during their early days in the 1980s. He played a pivotal role in shaping the group's success and was recognized as the head of the Winans family. On the other hand, his mother, Dolores Ransom Winans, came from a modest background, with her father working as a baker and her mother managing the household. She had one sister. From a young age, Dolores showed musical talent. She learned to play the piano and, as a teenager, became the pianist for the Lucille Lemon Gospel Chorus, where she dedicated 10 years of her life. They first crossed paths in 1950, quickly developed a romantic relationship, and eventually tied the knot at Zion Congregational Kojic 2 years later. Their union not only solidified their love, but also contributed to the rich musical legacy that the Winans family would go on to create in the gospel music industry. Aside from being gospel singers, Marvin Winans' parents instilled a strong faith and a love for music in their 10 children, which included 5 sons and 5 daughters. This nurturing environment helped them become one of the most successful families in the gospel music scene. Marvin and his siblings grew up in a music-rich neighborhood in Atlanta, which provided them with constant exposure to various musical influences. Marvin, along with his brothers Ronald, Carvin, and Michael, caught the attention of legendary gospel artist Andraé Crouch, who signed them to Light Records under the name The Winans. They went on to release several albums that skillfully blended traditional gospel music with contemporary Christian and R&B elements. This unique combination resonated with audiences, marking the start of an extraordinary musical journey for the Winans family, which would leave a lasting impact on the gospel music industry. In the 1980s, the story of the Winans began to unfold as they emerged as influential composers in gospel music, significantly altering the landscape of the genre. The formation of the Winans Group. The Winans brothers first started with their initial performance taking place at a high school talent show, which marked the start of their musical journey. In 1975, the group changed their name to the Winans, establishing their presence in the gospel music world. Marvin Winans and his brothers Carvin, Michael, and Ronald, who were raised in a family known for its strong connection to gospel music, nurtured a strong love for music. By the late 1970s, the siblings started to develop their musical abilities to create a distinctive gospel sound. Their parents, David and Dolores Winans, played a significant role in nurturing their love for music. From an early age, Ronald, Carvin, Marvin, and Michael performed in church, which equipped them for their future musical endeavors. When forming the Winans, the brothers aimed to create something fresh by merging traditional gospel with modern R&B. They were heavily influenced by gospel icons like Albertina Walker and her group, the Caravans. Marvin Winans, in addition to being a talented singer, also played the organ and piano. He was involved in songwriting and production for the Winans as well as for solo projects of family members and other gospel artists, demonstrating his versatility and commitment to the music genre. When they launched into their music career, they released their debut album, Introducing the Winans, in 1981. The album was produced by the renowned gospel musician Andraé Crouch, who discovered their talent and signed them to Light Records. The Winans saw this as a major achievement, as they were able to present gospel music in a way that resonated not only with gospel fans but also with a wider audience. Their innovative mix of gospel a cappella and modern production techniques distinguished them and highlighted their ability to change the gospel music landscape. After 4 years following their debut, the group experienced significant success with their Grammy-winning album Let My People Go, released in 1985. This album established its reputation in the gospel music scene, featuring popular songs that tackled social issues, such as The Question Is and Choose Ye. Marvin's smooth tenor voice, along with the brothers' harmonious vocals, played a key role in the album's acclaim, enabling them to break into the mainstream while still delivering their fundamental gospel message. As the Winans gained more popularity, their distinctive blend of gospel, contemporary Christian music, and R&B became increasingly evident in their work. The group was a dominant force in the music scene during the 1980s and 1990s, with Marvin as the lead vocalist and songwriter. They successfully evolved their sound while staying true to their spiritual roots, which underscores the significant impact they have had on gospel music over the years. Their father, Pop Winans, also became involved by taking on the role of their personal manager. The group stayed close to their gospel origins while crafting a more urban contemporary sound that attracted the attention of mainstream R&B artists like Vanessa Bell Armstrong, Anita Baker, and Michael McDonald. This led to their signing with Quincy Jones' Quest Records in the early 1990s. They released 2 successful R&B albums, All Out and Return, with the latter featuring the hit single It's Time, produced by Teddy Riley, who also contributed a rap to the song. Their 1990 album Return was another major success, featuring hit singles like Ain't No Need to Worry, which included a collaboration with Anita Baker and has become a classic. This celebrated album earned them their 2nd Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Soul Gospel Album, further establishing the Winans as pioneers in this genre. Marvin's talent for shaping the group's sound through songwriting rather than just performing was instrumental in their success and growth. There has been a lot of talk that Marvin's songwriting talent played a crucial role in helping the group define their musical style. His ability to craft songs that are both sonically appealing and inspirational significantly contributed to the group's popularity. Tracks like Tomorrow and It's Time emerged as songs of hope and faith, resonating deeply with audiences facing difficult times. The Winans' capability to go beyond traditional gospel music and create something new expanded their reach, making their impact felt not just in the gospel music scene but also in the secular world. They distinguished themselves from many musicians, earning a place as one of the most prominent gospel bands ever. Marvin's vocals, songwriting skills, and leadership qualities were key factors in making all of this possible. After a brief break, the Winans made their comeback in 1995 with their signature gospel album, Heart and Soul. Following this release, the group took some time off to focus on personal pursuits. They reunited in 2000 to put out a holiday album titled Christmas, Our Gifts to You. In 2002, Rhino Records released the very best of the Winans, and the entire Winans family embarked on a tour together, marking the first time in 10 years that all family members had performed as one. Their musical accomplishments have left a significant mark on the history of gospel music, paving the way for many other gospel artists to discover and embrace their styles. Sadly, the eldest brother, Ronald Winans, passed away on June 17, 2005, due to fluid retention. His blend of heartfelt lyrics and captivating melodies carved out a distinct identity. However, his musical prowess did not end with the retirement of the band. Did he continue singing? Let's find out. Marvin Winans' solo career. As the lead vocalist of the iconic gospel group The Winans, Marvin Winans carved out a significant and enduring spot in the history of gospel music. Following the group's retirement in the early 1990s, he became well known as the pastor of Perfecting Church in Detroit. During this time, he also recorded music occasionally with his choir. Additionally, he reunited with family members for special performances, including several concerts with the Winans. In 2004, Marvin embarked on the journey of creating his first solo crossover gospel album. His vision for the album reflected his ministry's mission, serving as a musical outlet for sharing his life experiences. He aimed to communicate a powerful message, that with unwavering faith, individuals can navigate through life's toughest challenges, drawing from his own experiences as a testament to this belief. This endeavor not only showcased his talent but also his commitment to inspiring others through music and faith. A significant step for Marvin Winans was not just the 3-year process of recording his album with producer Tommy Sims, but also the bold choice to release it independently through his sister Cesse's Pure Spring Gospel Records. The album, titled Alone But Not Alone, debuted on June 25, 2007, receiving rave reviews and capturing strong interest from fans, an impressive achievement for an artist who had not released a major record in over 10 years. In 2007, Marvin Winans was also focused on expanding Perfecting Church in Detroit and collaborating as a producer with other artists. His second album, Friends, came out in 2001, but it was the 2007 release, Alone But Not Alone, that earned him a Grammy nomination for Best Contemporary R&B Gospel Album. Additionally, on February 18, 2012, Winans delivered the eulogy at Whitney Houston's funeral at New Hope Baptist Church in Newark, New Jersey, marking a significant moment in his career as he honored a fellow artist and friend. His fourth album, titled Marvin Winans Presents the Praise Plus Worship Experience, was released in 2012 and recorded at Perfecting Church under MLW Productions. This album showcased Winans' commitment to worship music and his dedication to his church community. In addition to his music career, Marvin Winans has also ventured into acting, gaining recognition for his recurring role in the popular show Tyler Perry's House of Pain. Transition from music to ministry. Marvin Winans' transition from music to ministry was more of a natural progression due to his unwavering devotion to his faith. After gaining recognition as part of one of the best gospel music groups, Marvin, like many great artists, felt a desire to contribute something beyond music. Despite his songwriting talent and powerful voice touching millions, he realized he was destined for something greater, leading him to pursue ministry. At just 12 years old, Marvin Winans came to know Christ during a 150-day revival led by Mother Estella Boyd. 6 years later, on December 18, 1976, he responded to the call of ministry and preached his first sermon at Shalom Temple. Combining his preaching gift with his musical talent, Marvin would often preach in the hotel rooms where he and his brothers stayed while traveling for concerts. Eventually, he started a church in the basement of his home with 7 individuals who committed to following him as he followed Jesus. The next step was to move out of the basement, and on May 27, 1989, Perfecting Church in Detroit, Michigan, held its first official service. In the city where he resided, Perfecting Church was more than just a structure. It aimed to build a community focused on growing in faith and serving God. For Marvin, the church was founded on the idea of perfecting the saints for the work of ministry, which helped ensure that the members developed their abilities and engaged their faith in meaningful ways. Although the church started small, Marvin's enthusiasm and talent for helping people quickly drew in individuals from diverse backgrounds and ages. The worship services were enhanced by the blend of preaching and music, which appealed to a broad audience. Music continued to play a vital role in Marvin's ministry, and at Perfecting Church, live music and choir performances became a key part of the worship experience, frequently with Marvin leading the congregation in song. When music was integrated into the ministry during worship services, it created a wonderfully supportive environment that attracted many worshipers, especially those who were already interested in the church because of Marvin's music. He was able to appreciate music within the context of worship, which allowed him to effectively connect with his congregation. Under his leadership, Marvin transformed the church into more than just a place for worship. It became a base for missionary activities, especially in Detroit, where the church was located. On numerous occasions, he conveyed to the congregation that they should not only have faith but also practice it in every aspect of their lives. Perfecting Church was actively engaged in alleviating suffering by providing food, job opportunities, and programs for young people. The pastor's concern for both the spiritual and social needs of the community led people to seek help from the church, which helped them navigate the economic and social issues facing Detroit. Despite shifting his focus to ministry, Marvin ensured that he did not abandon his musical creativity. Instead, he utilized other avenues to make a positive impact through his love for music and people. Through his church, Marvin Winans extended his reach across the nation by offering counseling services and assisting people in practical ways. His conviction that music and ministry are intertwined has fueled his efforts, and his talent for blending the two has made a significant impact rooted in his background of faith, service, and motivation. The impact of Perfecting Church on Detroit. The impact of Perfecting Church on the city of Detroit has been significant. Marvin Winans, the pastor of the church, has attained significant achievements both spiritually and socially within the city. Even though the church started off quite small, it quickly gained recognition and became one of the most notable churches in the region. The church established an atmosphere that encouraged healthy worship, fellowship, and exceptional personal growth. As the spiritual leader, Marvin's vision attracted many believers, making Perfecting Church synonymous with vibrant worship and praise, often featuring a live band and fervent preaching. Together, these aspects left a profound impact on those who attended. While fulfilling its responsibilities as a church, Perfecting Church played a vital role in assisting the people of Detroit. Service was crucial to the church leader, Marvin, who regularly organized outreach programs to tackle the significant issues in the city. From food drives to helping with job placement and offering counseling to those in need, along with producing music that resonated with the community, many residents of Detroit quickly regarded the church as a source of hope and support. Marvin extended his influence well beyond just ministry by emphasizing the importance of empowerment for both the young and the old. His church quickly transformed into not only a place for spiritual nourishment, but also a space where people could receive the assistance they genuinely needed. Additionally, Marvin, through his acts of service, motivated his church members to contribute in various ways, making the ministry more focused on giving and compassion. However, these outreach efforts were not the only factors that impacted the city. The community was also influenced by the sermons and initiatives led by Pastor Marvin Winans. Marvin Winans has also played a crucial role in mentoring upcoming gospel artists, effectively nurturing young talents while leveraging his experience as a valuable resource for the people of Detroit and the gospel music scene. Alongside his service efforts, he established the Marvin L. Winans Academy of Performing Arts, known as WAPA, in 1997. This public charter school caters to students from kindergarten through 8th grade and offers a specialized curriculum in performing arts, along with traditional academic subjects that meet Michigan Department of Education standards. The school provides courses in orchestral and contemporary music, voice, dance, drama, and art. WAPA holds annual winter and spring concerts, and its students have traveled to perform both nationally and internationally, winning first place at competitions such as those held at Walt Disney World and Cedar Point Music in the Park. The controversy. Despite all of this, there is a lawsuit between the city of Detroit and Perfecting Church, a church that has not only provided spiritual guidance but also offered support to those in need. The city is suing Perfecting Church, alleging that they did not finish a megachurch project on time. Perfecting Church was supposed to build a new church, an administrative building, and a parking structure near 7 Mile and Woodward. Nearly 20 years after the project's announcement, it remains incomplete. Currently, a metal fence surrounds the site, with some parts bent. The building shows some finishes, including windows and a fully constructed structure, but there are also wood panels that have been spray-painted in some areas. The city stated that the last permit request for work on the site was made in 2018. As part of Mayor Duggan's Blight to Beauty initiative, Corporation Counsel Conrad Mallett stated that the city started talks with the church again in the summer of 2022, asking for financial plans and updates on the building's progress. After not receiving the requested information, they sent a formal letter in January, requesting the documents by the following month. The city noted that they received a phone call from the church's attorney and a letter, but it lacked the necessary information. Consequently, the city filed a lawsuit against the church and Bishop Winans. However, after a lengthy process, the city decided to drop the lawsuit against Winans and Perfecting Church, allowing the developer more time to respond to the requests outlined in the January letter. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.